Yeah, welcome to this course on vehicle dynamics. We are going to spend the next 35 hours on understanding the dynamics of vehicle. As the name indicates, vehicle dynamics simply means that we are going to study vehicles in motion. So, we are going to look at how vehicles are going to behave. Before we go into a formal introduction of this course, let us first look at what are the books that I am going to follow. We will follow that with the syllabus and then a brief introduction. This will be the first class. This class will be towards motivating you to look at vehicle dynamics. So, these are the textbooks that I am going to follow. The textbooks are Gillespie, Fundamentals of Vehicle Dynamics, a very well known textbook in this field. Raza Yazzer, Vehicle Dynamics Theory and Applications, Springer book. Hans Paseka, Tire and Vehicle Dynamics, slightly advanced compared to the first two books, and then Bernd Heising, Chassis Handbook, where we will take some data in order to illustrate the practicality of what we are going to see in this course. So, I suggest that you periodically look at these books in order to understand what is being done in this course. Okay. Let us now start with the formal introduction. I am not going to use, this is going to be chalk and talk. I may use or I will use the PowerPoint presentations, especially when the figures and the drawings are a bit difficult. I may use that if it is difficult to draw on the board, or else it will only be with the chalk that I am going to talk. The reason is that I want to give you time to assimilate things, especially there will be a lot of derivations in this course, and it is important that you have the time to assimilate as I write down these equations. Hence, the course will completely be based on this method. Okay, we will have the class on Mondays, Tuesdays, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and Wednesday at 12 o'clock. Okay, this will be 3 hours per week. Okay, as I told you, vehicle dynamics is the dynamics of or the vehicle in motion, and we are going to study what happens in motion. Of course, when you talk about vehicle, a number of things come to your mind. The first thing that you come to your mind is the part of the vehicles, of the vehicle. So, you have studied this as a course, what constitutes a vehicle. Just briefly, let us review quickly what are the components of a vehicle that will be involved in what we are going to study now. So, if you look at the vehicles per se, you can broadly classify them into the power module, okay, which involves engine and so on, the chassis module, and if you want to add, you can further divide this and say that you can involve this what I call as a body module. So, anything and everything of the vehicle can be brought into these three categories. For example, if you look at the powertrain or the power which gives the power to the vehicle, you can include the engine, which is of course the most important thing for power, as well as other subsidiary equipments which or the components which actually take the power to the wheel. So, the power, if you look at the power that is given to the vehicle, it is given by the engine, and the power that is developed by the engine goes to the wheel. So, you can include all those transmission systems that go to the wheel, which you can say gearbox, etc. Okay. Now, you can also, if you want, you can also in this category include also the axles. It does not matter, we are only categorizing them. Okay. If you are looking at the chassis, then you are looking at a number of subsystems, which is, say for example, the suspension systems. You are looking at the steering system. And you are looking at tires, which you can include here, tires and wheels, which you can include here, or you can include in the axle system. Okay. Of course, you have the body, okay, which makes you comfortable to sit in the vehicle or carry goods and so on. So broadly, in other words, I am not this